Job interviews, first dates, business deals, funerals. You extend your hand, someone grabs it, you pump it up and down a couple of times and nobody questions it. But here is what nobody tells you. That simple gesture you perform every single day was born from fear, suspicion, and the very real possibility that the person standing in front of you wanted you dead. This isn't a handshake story. This is a survival story. Let's go back, way back. Picture medieval Europe. It is cold, it is muddy, and trust is basically a myth. Knights, soldiers, and noblemen walked around armed at all times. A sword on the hip wasn't a fashion statement. It was a necessity. Because disagreements didn't end in arguments back then. They ended in bloodshed. Now imagine two men approaching each other on a road. Neither knows the other's intentions. One wrong move, one sudden reach toward a weapon, and someone is going home in pieces. So what do? You extend your right hand. Your weapon hand? Empty. Open, visible. You are not saying hello. You are saying I could kill you right now, and I am choosing not to. That is what a handshake originally was. Not a greeting, a ceasefire. But it gets darker. Just showing an empty hand wasn't always enough, because here is the problem with that theory. What about the other hand? Some historians believe the up and down pumping motion we still do today was specifically designed to shake loose any hidden blade a person might have tucked up their sleeve. Think about that next time you are shaking hands with your boss. You are essentially patting them down. The Romans took this concept even further. Their version of a handshake was actually a forearm grab. Two men gripping each other's forearms, not palms. Why? Because that is where you strap a knife. You grab my forearm. I grab yours. Neither one of us can draw a hidden weapon without the other feeling it immediately. Two men, locked together, daring each other to make the first move. That was the Roman handshake. Now here is where it gets interesting because not everyone agrees on this origin. Some historians point to ancient Greece, where handshakes appear in artwork as far back as the 5th century BC, shown between gods and mortals as a symbol of oath and agreement. A deal sealed not in writing, but in flesh. The Quakers in 17th century England actually promoted handshaking as a democratic act, refusing to bow or remove their hats for anyone, regardless of social rank. To them, the handshake was radical. It said, "We are equals, one gesture." Three completely different meanings across history: weapon check, sacred oath, political statement. And somehow, all three survived into the version you use today. So the next time someone extends their hand to you, a stranger, a colleague, someone you've just met, just remember what that moment actually is. It is thousands of years of human suspicion, politics, and survival instinct compressed into a 2-second gesture. You are not just saying hello. You are completing a ritual that warriors, emperors, rebels, and gods all performed before you. And you are doing it to close a business deal on a Tuesday.